My name is Fred Bergman. I was born in Dayton, Ohio, and lived there all my life. And got married, raised kids. Before that, I went to the military service, the Army and Navy both. Got discharges from both of them. And if I had to go back there again, I'd go back. I got into Korea about April of '51, or February '51. And we was all assigned to different places. I was assigned to Item Company, to the 35th Regiment, 25th Division. So when we first got there, got off the train, and we just started hearing the sounds of war. You hear artillery, boom, boom, boom here. And when we got into Seoul, it was so terrible. Kids were crying, everything was burning, and it was sort of scary. And I'll tell you one thing, I was scared 101% of the time. We all was. If anybody says they wasn't, stay away from him. Then the time come and we had our first firefight, and we didn't know it. You know how I fired the first rounds of ammunition? I got in the damn foxhole. My rifle was up there. I was just pulling out when the clip went empty. I bring the rifle, put a new clip. I was scared. When I go stand up, you could hear the bullets flying around. You hear them goddamn bugles, and we got hit on September the 8th. We were supposed to relieve K Company, so we got up there too late. So we had double strength, and they must have been aware of it because they come steaming down. And you want to know how I got hurt? It was a hand grenade. Well, anyway, it went off, and I didn't know how bad it was. I got hit in the leg and my arm, and all over sort of a little bit. And we couldn't fight back. So we had only two guys in my squad. Me and Monjoy was the only two. Was there. So in order for us to have a little protection, they fired artillery shells all around this one hill. We was all down in this one area. They peppered it all the way around all morning, all day and night. And we were just all cuddled up and scared, and I was worried. So after a while, I guess on the third day, they all got the tankers come in there, and they had the choppers and the ambulances. They just dug us all out. And I remember they got to me. They put me on a tank, and there was a big black man there. And I was sort of come around, and he said, "Dad, take it easy, son. Take it easy. You're going home or something." New Year's Eve, that's when I got to go home. We didn't know whether we'd get to go home or we'd have to be reassigned and go back to combat. So on our bunk beds, cots, it was bad. If you had the green one, you're going to go home. So if you had the red one, you're going to be reassigned. They said you weren't hurt too bad enough, or hard enough that you can go back and get some more, And then I walked down there and I seen we both got to go home. He was from Philadelphia and I was from Ohio. After I had my New Year's party on the ship, everybody got a little bottle of Coke. And we got home about January the 16th, 17th. And I called home. He said, "Where are you at?" He says, I said, "I'm in the United States." I said, "We all just got here in California. We're waiting in orders so we can go home." So I got home about, it was about 4 days later or something. I went over and knocked on the door, and my sisters, the dog almost knocked me off the porch, and my sister was there, my two sisters, Mom and my dad, and he called my Uncle Al and Margaret. They all came over. We all had big spaghetti dinner about 5 o'clock in the morning. So. But it was really nice to get home. There's, like Dorothy says, there's no place like home.